So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the size once again of the 12 mini. If you've been watching the series, you already kind of know the size and looks of this phone, but comparatively to the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. So if you have these phones, this video should be helpful in helping you make a decision as if you want this phone or not, as these phones you can't just walk in the store right now and see them yet. So you can see right here, when it comes to the iPhone 8, it's going to come in at a very similar feel as the 6S and 7 model, but it's a little bit different in the weight and a couple millimeters here and there, give or take. Now, when it comes to the height, the iPhone 8 is actually 5.45 inches tall, whereas the iPhone 12 mini here is only 5.18 inches. So it's actually shorter than the iPhone 8. That's pretty nice. Now, when it comes to the width of the iPhone 8, you'll see that the iPhone 8 is a little bit thinner. It's actually only 0.1 millimeters thinner at 7.3 at its thickest point versus 7.4 for the iPhone mini. So it's almost a wash. It's almost perfectly the same. Even though I think the 12 mini gives it the illusion that it's thicker because of the squared edges, it's almost identical to the iPhone 8 in terms of that thickness. This is a great upgrade. If you love the iPhone 8, I think you'll love this mini. You also get dual cameras on the iPhone 12 mini right here. You're going to get an ultra wide and a regular wide. We'll test those in the future. You remove the iPhone logo for a clean look. And talking about the width of these phones are they're pretty close actually. The iPhone 12 mini, so the iPhone 8 is only slightly wider than the iPhone 12 mini, like 0.3 millimeters to 64.2 on a 12 mini, and on an iPhone 8 down there you can see 67.3. Now that means that it's really little. It's really small, but that really small difference could be the difference between one missed key on the keyboard when typing. So you're getting a slightly more comfortable feel here for the iPhone 12 mini, and because these edges are squared, it feels very comfortable, like you're never gonna drop the iPhone 12 mini, although I still recommend you putting it into a case. And that's why I have to give a shout out before we get up out of here to Subcase, because they provided this dummy model as well as these awesome cases here. These are XO Pro cases. I'll leave a link down below. They have built-in screen protectors, also corner drop protection, and they come in at under $20. You can also get some of the other Unicorn Beetle cases, so check them out. I'll leave a link down below, but these are much cheaper than what you're going to find the Apple cases for, and they're going to provide you with some solid protection at a good value. Moving on to the 8 Plus. Now, I've covered the 6S Plus, I've covered the Max, the 11 Pro Max already. This one pretty similar to the 6S Plus, but a lot heavier actually, 10 grams heavier than the 6S Plus. So this phone, 202 grams in weight. So if you have an 8 Plus, you're ready to downsize, you've had enough of its cumbersome size, it's too big for you. You might be saying, no, I love the size, and you probably want a 12 Pro Max, but if it's cumbersome, if it's huge to you, you had enough, you're gonna really like how much lightweight you're gonna get with the 12 mini. 135 grams, gonna make this feel extremely light. Now when it comes to thickness, the iPhone 8 Plus is actually thicker. I think the 6S Plus was identical, if not maybe slightly thinner, but the 8 Plus is actually 7.5 millimeters thick. The iPhone 12 mini is 7.4, so it's just a hair thinner than the 8 Plus. So it's lighter and thinner. And also when it comes to width, it's not even close. The iPhone 12 mini is going to be extremely narrow by comparison to something like the iPhone 8 Plus. So if you do have the 8 Plus and you're ready to go ahead and get a more narrow feel, you're going to love this iPhone 12 mini. And in terms of height, do I even have to tell you the millimeters or the inches here? I mean, I'll tell you to them anyway. 5.18 inches versus 6.24. That's actually over an inch taller. That's pretty big. You can see right there, the iPhone 12 mini just fits inside the display of the 8 Plus. If I turn it around this way, what happened to the little guy? Where did he go? Oh, there he is, the iPhone 12 mini. So definitely going to get that more modern iPhone 11-like design right here with the squared camera bump versus this looks a little bit older now, this dual camera. So you'll change up there. Also more squared off edges. Pretty big difference overall. This will be a major change if you decide to go backwards in size, but forward in terms of the latest technology in the 12 mini. So that's it between the iPhone 12 mini and the 8 series. I wanted to put them both in this video as they are a series of phones here. I forgot to do that with the 7, so I might still cover the 7 Plus in a separate episode. But that's it for the 8 Plus and the 8. If you guys want to see more content comparing the iPhone 8 to the 12 mini when I get the official model, like maybe speed tests, reviews, comparisons, should you buys, let me know what you want to see on this 8. And if you're going backwards in size down to the iPhone 12 mini, but upgrading in a lot of other areas to the 12 mini, like 5G, you know, the better processor, things like that, let me know if you want to see some comparisons with the 8 Plus. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. Subscribe if you haven't already. Nick here, helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well, and peace.